is going on, my friends? Welcome back to Maestro Vapes. It just got really foggy up in here. It's been a while, so I'm shooting a vlog because I really dig shooting the vlog videos, and I probably have a shit ton to talk about. I probably won't get through it all, but I'm gonna do my best, all right? It's so cool to have you guys back. So cool to have you guys back. A lot of people have been asking me about shooting videos. They've been saying, hey Maestro, you still gonna do reviews? What's going on? Last time you said you were on a vengeance and whatever. Well, I shot that video like a week ago, okay? So I'm shooting another one right now. Right fucking now. So that's what we're doing. What I'm vaping on right now, vaping the triple parallel box. Got some BTC4s in it because I stockpiled. Vaping the Twisted Messes RDA that Kent Hill was so fucking kind to send me one to check out. I've been vaping this thing for about 3 weeks now, probably 2 or 3 weeks. And I've put a few builds through it. I think I put about 5 or 6 builds through it, and a couple that I'm really happy with, you know, and I'm going to shoot a video for this RDA. It's just, I kind of want to do Kent proud, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just put like 24 gauge parallel build in it and go, this is how it vapes. Like, I kind of want to twist something up. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do it. If I'm going to do like the whole build in a different video and have a 2-parter, or if I'm going to kind of speed through it, or what, you know, because it's going to be a long video, I'm sure. I'm just trying to make some time for it. What's been going on? I haven't shot a bunch of videos. Like, I haven't. I've had some shit going on in my day-to-day life, like my personal life. If you remember the vlog from New Year's Eve, there was a girl who pops in at the end of it after I had like a dozen shots. Well, that was my girlfriend for like 8 years. And we ended up breaking up. Like, we broke up. I'm still at the house, you know, like she moved out. And I know everybody feels like, oh, that's shitty, like that sucks and whatever. It had to happen, you know what I mean? And that shit is for the best, okay? I guarantee it. But good news, I kind of met somebody else. Like, I think I was kind of single for about 5 seconds. Or maybe you know, she had left like 5 seconds ago, and then 4 seconds ago I met somebody else. And they're pretty cool, you know? Like, they're a pretty cool chick, and I've been hanging out with them and just going to work, and then you cut the grass and have a barbecue and do some shit around the house and whatever. See some people. There's not always time to put aside to shoot a video. You know, that's just life. You know, that's just life, and that's why I haven't been posting. All right? Having a drink, why not? Very Trailer Park Boys right now. I think I'm having a 40 Creek Canadian whiskey, honey spiked with Coke. And it's pretty good. But there was a bunch of shit I wanted to talk about in this video. Bunch of stuff. So moving forward, you know, all the bullshit aside, whatever. Bullshit aside. One thing I wanted to talk about was, I was watching a video. I subscribed to a channel called Vaping with Friends. Okay, and it's this dude, Matter Madigan, I think is his name, and Dr. Horatio. Okay, and their videos are funny, and they have guests on it. Like, they'll have Vaping with Thesis, or they'll have other people, you know? Like, they'll have, like, Rip Trippers, like a fake Rip Trippers, and they'll shoot videos. And the channel is super funny and very clever, and I dig it a lot. It's one of my favorite channels to watch. I posted a video, like, on my personal Facebook, as well as Maestro Vapes Crew Facebook group. And it's good. Like, it's super good. And check it out. I'll put a link right here. Or, you know, subscribe to their channel. Check it out. It's really good. You know, like, their channel's really good. It's funny. And if you don't like it, comment below and tell me, fuck, I'm a fucking idiot. Whatever, you know? Like, I don't give a shit. But yeah, check it out. They did a PSA video about tobacco and vaping and saving it with Grim Green and Twisted 420, as well as Yogi Wan Kenobi, Juicy Clouds from Instagram, a couple other people. Ruby Roo was on it. Matt Cully, you know, aka Suck My Mod, was on it. And it was interesting. A couple other people, and I'm so sorry I forget who was on there. Ali McGraw and John Wayne. All right, and check it out. It's really cool shit. You know, I'm sure that you will dig it, but check out their channel, Vaping with Friends. All right. So there's that shout out. What else? What else do I have? Oh, fuck me. All right. So I pulled out some tube mods that I've been digging. You know, like the Omega, the Ember mod 26650. I dig this thing, along with the version 1 Manhattan, the copper Manhattan, authentic, whatever, clone or whatever you use. I like the authentic. It just works really good for me. So those tube mods are kind of in it, as well as authentic copper Nemi. Use those a lot. But Captain Cap, right? Like I use that a ton, and you guys have seen it in a bunch of videos. And I dig it. The way it's drilled out is just perfection. Perfection, great draw, a lot of flavor, and clouds, you know? Like it's a good compromise. I dig that. That's one of my favorite things. Let me have a vape. And it's badass. It's badass. So, you know, there's a couple other caps that came out. Sorry, I'm going to be reaching like this and getting in your face because my table's like stretched out. There's the competition cap, like the anarchist cap that everyone's seen, as well as the slam cap, right? So I got both of them. I bought them with my own money. You know, I don't think everybody just sends me shit, right? Because they don't. But I wanted to compare it to the Captain Cap because I like the Captain Cap so much. Now, these two caps, although they're very good, how am I going to break this down? Okay, I'm going to go first, second, and third place. What I like. Captain Cap is first place. First place for me. Second place is this slam cap. And third place comes in this comp cap. It's just the way it is for me. I like the slam cap, but it's a little too tight for some of my builds. You know, some of my builds. But if you build like a 0.2, 0.3 or something like that with this guy, you are going to have an awesome vape. Awesome vape on your tugboat. The comp cap, I don't know, I'm sure a lot of people will disagree with me, but the way that the airflow holes are, I feel like they're spaced a little bit too far apart. Like I think if I could drill out the bottom two a little bit bigger, and maybe the middle one's a little bit bigger, it would give me a better flavor. It would just open it up just a little bit, that it just didn't seem to dissipate so much. Does that make sense? But yeah, that's what it is. You know, tugboat caps, very cool. I've been using them, but I still just end up going back to the Captain Cap. Like just those holes. And I actually took the same size of hole and drilled it into my regular tugboat cap, into the black anodized one, and it's perfect. You know, it's perfect, but I just end up using this one and tailpiping it a butt ton. Like a fucking butt ton. Sorry, this mech isn't happy unless it's just screwed on lightly, not loose, and not tight. Not loosely, not tightly, just rightly. Fuck, that's a nice vape. Nice vape. I was actually thinking about shooting a video for these three caps and comparing them all, but I don't think I need to. You know, slam cap, reduced chamber, get a nice flavorful vape out of it. The holes in it are still decent. And maybe if you want something more airy, you could try the competition cap, but I would probably go with the Captain Cap. Personally, that's just me. So there's that. What else? People have been sending me suggestions and saying, hey dude, check out this tank. Check out this dripper. Are you going to shoot a video for, you know, a Magnus? Or are you going to shoot a video for, what's the one that's exactly the same? The Freestar? Is it the Freestar? What the fuck is that thing? And I don't want to. I just don't. You know, like, I've still got the Goblin going. And I built it the way that I want it. And it's still the same build from the video that I shot. And I'm content with it. Like, I'm very, very content with it. So I'm going to stick with that. I don't want the cat to come over when I'm vaping. It freaks me out. But Rocky's coming to chill. I still vape the Goblin sometimes. Drip tip. Everyone asks me about the drip tip. This is the Vape Shot drip tip. You can get it at Happy Vapor. It's a Canadian-made thing. It's about 24 bucks. So it's not too expensive. It's made out of all Canadian materials, and that's kind of like the big deal with it. But it sits so beautiful and flush on that Goblin, as well as a ton of different stuff. It's good. Oh, what am I vaping in it? Liquid e-juice. What is this called? Tropics? This is kind of a weird juice because this guy at Butt Out and Vape Store, his name is Brett. He told me about this juice and he's like, well, it's mango and guava, I believe, and sage and something else. And I'm like, sage, like the herb, like you put in spaghetti sauce? He's like, yeah, but it's kind of neat. And when I vaped it, I'm just like, kudos to the dude who makes this. The guy who makes this, his name is Kareem. And kudos to him for kind of, stretching beyond the boundaries and trying something different. Like, very fucking cool. And it's a neat juice. Like, I can't vape it all day long, but it's a neat concept for some juice. Very neat concept for some juice. What else? Oh my God, Vape Summit. I know it's been a minute since Vape Summit happened, but fuck was I bummed. Like last year when Vape Summit happened, I was bummed out too because everyone's posting pictures on Instagram and shit. If you haven't seen me on Instagram, check me out, Maestro Vapes. And I'm just bummed out. Like, you see all these pictures and there's like Matt and Vanessa and Ray and Trevor Jones, and then there's like Twisted Messes and Homeboy OC and Squid Dude and what's that other dude's name? I can't remember right now. What's that dude's name? He's always on like local vape reposts and shit like that. Sick Claptons. Anyway, but you see all these pictures with people and you're like, fuck man, I wish I was there. And you're not. You're like at work and it doesn't make sense to like fly from fucking near Toronto to Vegas for a weekend unless you're like in the vape industry hard. You know what I mean? And I'm not. I review shit. I shoot vape related videos but still live my life. My life is outside of it, right? But I get so bummed out. Like, it's like, fuck. Next year, I'm going. Fuck it. Next year, I'm going to Vegas, and fuck it. We're going to Summit. We're going to Summit. Maestro Vapes crew is coming, all of us. Let's roll in hard. Let's roll in thick. Like, we should come in like 100 people. 100 people just roll in. Fuck yeah. And it's going to be a sick time. Sick time. Can I stay in somebody else's room? Can I do that? Because the flight's going to be expensive. Anyway. Apple cider drink. Speaking of an apple cider, what have I been vaping? People have been asking me about Muffin Man. I'm on the 0 milligram for this, and I'm vaping this in Mess's RDA. And people have been saying, well, you know what? It's so cheap. It's like 50 bucks. Is it worth it? I think fuck yeah. Like, fuck yeah. It's like an apple muffin. That's what it is. And it's nice. Like, I've given this about a week now, kind of steeping time, let it rip, and it's good. Like, for the price, you really can't go wrong. Like, you really cannot go wrong trying it out. Check it out. And a lot of people get skeptical because it's like 180 ml bottle is like 6 30 ml bottles worth of juice, right? That's like, oh, I don't know if I can part with the 50 bucks or whatever it is. Like up here, I think it's 70 or 80 bucks with the conversion, something like that. And it's worth it. Like, it's worth it. Try it out. What else? So the Revolt video. I guess you guys remember I shot the Revolt video. And Lester, who is the dude behind Hazematic, behind the Revolt Addy, he sent me like the packaging after the fact. Like I had a pre-production model of it, and that's what I reviewed for you. I think I dropped the video on the day that it launched. You know, that was like you could get it that day. And he ended up sending me the packaging. Like he sent me like a package one day, came in the mail, and I'm like, what is this? You know, and it was the packaging for it with a little bass in the stand. He's like, here it is to complete it. And what a cool fucking dude. You know, like he didn't need to do that shit. And I was stoked. So kudos to him. And fucking Rip Trippers shot a video for the Revolt. And it was pretty positive. Like it was super positive. And I'm watching that thing and I'm just thinking like, did Rip watch my video? Like he must have. Because so much of the shit that he was saying, either great minds think alike or he watched my video. I think he watched the intro and the outro to my video, like watched 6 minutes of it to see what the fuck I was saying, and that was it. But whatever, it's a good dripper. Like it's a good dripper. I wouldn't let you down. And yeah, there's that. Fuck. I've been catching flack for that Yep video. Yep. The Yep video. Not flack really, but a lot of people saying, oh, that's a bummer because mine's really good. And I'm sure that there's decent ones out there, and I just happen to get a shitty one. But if I got a shitty one, so did somebody else, and so did somebody else, and so did somebody else. So I'm going to share the information that I got, and I thought that was important. Like, I just felt like that was important. Because I could say, oh, this is good because of this, and I find beauty in this because of this, and it's good because I can put this build in it. But you know what? Let's stop beating around the bush because there's so much shit coming out lately that a lot of it is going to suck. Or just be the same. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. And that kind of, like, it puts me off to shooting videos sometimes. And when people say, hey, are you going to get this? Like, I kind of want to say, fuck no. Like, I just don't want to do it because I'm going to waste my fucking time on it. Like, or I'm going to say, yeah, it's okay. It reminds me of something else. Like, fuck that. You know, I kind of dig something that's a little bit different. Something that just works well. Things that are good. You know, and if it's shitty, then I'll let you know. Like, I will let you know in a vlog video, or I'll just hammer down a review video and go, here it is. Something good. Let's talk about something good. This dude named Luke and Nickit Vape Reviews, like Nico, he sent me some shit. They hooked it up. Luke sent me his juice line, which is Seduction Juice. Sent me his whole line with some Climax cotton. It's like cotton pads, like Kogendo, to check out. And I was going to shoot a video for it, but I vaped through like 3 bottles of the juice. So I couldn't do it. You know, I couldn't do it and just go, oh, this is what it reminds me of or whatever. But I vaped the whole bottle of Tricks real quick. I vaped Angel's Breath real quick. And I think I vaped, was it Dirty Girl? It was like the tobacco one, which was weird. Tricks is like, you know, your cereal vape, like Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles or whatever, but it was like creamy. Like it wasn't milky, it was creamy. It was a nice creamy vape. And a lot of these are very creamy, like heavy creamy vapes. And if you dig heavy creamy vapes, you will dig this dude's line of juice. He's out of Louisiana. Check him out. Like, definitely check him out. Seduction Juice. All right? Check him out on Instagram, too. Check him out on Instagram. That's where I first saw this dude's stuff. Very cool. Thank you so much, Luke. You're the best. Sorry, I just baked through like 3 out of those 7 bottles like that. So sorry, man. I couldn't shoot a review video for it, and I suck. I suck so bad. What else? There's a bunch of shit. And I don't think I can get through all of it. Cotton bacon. All right. Let me go into this real quick. Cotton bacon. So there's the version 1, right? Which I wicked a shit ton of stuff with. And then now there's the version 2, which has no break-in period. I don't know. What can I say? the packaging is different, right? Obviously the packaging is different, but I wicked a lot of times with cotton bacon in videos where people would send me comments saying it tastes really cottony. Like it's really cottony. And I just thought, okay, well maybe you're wicking too much. Like maybe you're over wicking it. Something, right? Because I was digging cotton bacon so much. But, you know, after the fact, there was a couple of times I wicked, you know, 5 packs of the first cotton bacon before I tried the second one. And one sec. But I did end up finding that. And I found that in different batches a little bit. Wasn't in all of them. Wasn't in all of them. But a couple of those batches that I got were a little cottony, you know? Now, I got 2 packs of this so far. This is the second one that I've used to wick. And both of these have no break-in time. No break-in time whatsoever. It's just clean cotton good vaping, all right? So, cotton bacon version 2, very good in my personal opinion. Try it out. You know what? For what it costs you, it's not that much, and it's gonna wick a shit ton if you've been interested in it. Okay. Fuck, I'm kind of trying to look at my list right here and just shoot this real quick. People sending me stuff. Okay, like I'm not huge. Like I'm not a huge reviewer or anything like that. But people send me emails quite often, you know, where they want to send me shit, and that's cool, right? But some of the shit I don't want. There was a dude, actually, you know what? There was a dude that kind of got kerfuffled in the mess of like China emails, and his name is Joe Fumo, and he owns Fumi Vapor. I think it's Fumi Vapor. No, his name is Joe Brown. Joe Brown, and it's Fumi Vapor, and he's coming out with a mod called the Gang mod, which looks really cool. He told me he's going to send me 2 of them. Okay, so hopefully we get 2 of those. We're going to do a giveaway on that. It's a brass knuckle mod. It's really cool. I'm going to have some stuff and talk about it in the future, but fuck, it looks really cool. It's kind of more of a lifestyle statement, street style statement, vape style statement than just a mod. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty interesting shit. You know? So, look for that. That dude is going to send that out, I think, within about a month or so. You know? So, you know, soon come, by the summertime, gonna do a video for that thing. And kudos to Joe. Right on. Cool talking to you, man. Somebody else, Watofo Amon, sent me, you know, a couple of emails, and they were saying, you know, like, we want to send you some stuff. You look very, it's always like super Chinese. Like, it's like, dear friend, we like your videos. They are very professional. Would you like for review some of our product? And I'm like, do you guys have new shit? Like, what's new? Like, and they're, you know, somebody was saying, oh, or they were saying, like, we could send you a freak show and a troll and send you, you know, something else. And I'm like, okay, cool, you know? And I'm like, yeah, if you got something going on, I'll check it out, you know? Like, freak show and troll was kind of done, you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people have done those videos. I haven't tried either one, but I would like to check them out. And if they're groovy as shit, I will review them, you know? So, there's a troll freak show on the way. They said they're going to send me a, what's the new mod? The Phantom mod, but it's stainless steel. And I'm like, I vape copper mods, if anything. They're like, all we have in stock currently is stainless. So I'm like, okay, cool, you know? And then you end up with shit like this because they're like, well, we need your phone number. And it's like, well, okay. Somebody from like China is sending me shit and they're asking me for my address and my name, and it's like, and my phone number. Like, I might as well give you my social insurance number as well as, you know, like, my mother's maiden name and my first pet's name, you know what I mean? Like, start ripping me off for fucking my identity. But then you end up with shit like this in your mailbox, which is like, hey, pay for the shipping and duty fees, you know? And it's like, okay, they're going to send me like $100 worth of shit, I just got to pay 20 bucks. Like, okay, I guess that's fine. You know, and I think somebody else did that a while ago where they were going to send me like a few cool things. I think it was for like the Mutation X4 as well as a couple other things. And I'm like, they're like, oh, send us your phone number for confirmation. And I'm like, yeah, so DHL can send me an email, like call me up and say, hey, this is what you need to pay. Like, it's okay. Like, it's pretty cheap to get some free shit, I guess. You know, you just pay for it. Like, shipping, I guess it's not terrible, but that's the shit you deal with. You know what I mean? That's just kind of the shit you deal with when you fucking do reviews for a while, you know? But there's that, you know, there's that. And that's pretty much all I've got going on right now. Kind of a short, just, hey, what's up? This is some of the shit that's going on. And that's it. That's it. And I love you guys, and I thank you for your support, and I thank you guys for chilling out and hanging tight and whatever. You know, like, it's cool to have you all out, you know, and just fucking vaping. You know, vaping is cool. Check out Vaping with Friends. I'll say it one more time. Check out Vaping with Friends because I think the channel's really fucking funny. You know, like, it's good shit, in my personal opinion. All right? So, I'm going to cut out of here. I'm going to have a vape off the Messes RDA. I've actually been rocking this with the other stainless steel airflow control and the stainless top, and it's been working really good, but I switched back to the kind of original sesh that I had with it, so. And it vapes like a dream, man. With this Muffin Man on here, vapes like a dream. Wow. It's good. You know, like for 60 bucks, what you pay for this dripper, it's going to be good. I'll shoot a review for it. I'll put a build in it. Still got to figure out exactly how it's going to go down, but we're going to do it. All right, my friends? That's all I got for you right now, you know? So just remember, guys, butt out, vape up, and breathe easy. Know your limits and vape within it. And you, my friend, are going to have a sick, dope, awesome, rad, stellar day. All right? Catch you on the next one, my friends.